About 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
3rd and 6.
Hey, Ron!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. The lefty right to the air to start. Catch made there by Waddle. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. This one, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
Tua going to give it to Achane, and he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action, it's Tua. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
3rd and long, and here's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Back deep for Jacksonville. That's Devin Duvernay. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Lawrence now. This one is caught by Kirk. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 2nd and 6. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Second down and 8.
Gun. Hey, easy. Route.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Gun.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's to the sideline, taken in by Thomas. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Great job.
They go play action for Lawrence. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Lisa 24.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Lawrence. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A run out of the gun with Achane. He's got room to the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself. Live to play another snap.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And the Jaguars are going to get the football at their own 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Hey, run!
Kirk is the motion man. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Red. Silver.
To throw is Lawrence. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Hey.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Lawrence to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. That's on the former 5th overall pick, Brandon Scherff.
Go. Go, let's go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Here we go.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds.
Good.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. That one into the hands of Hill. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Hey, time out 2.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And that is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Tua now on 1st down. That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the Jaguars will have great field position right around midfield.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
30 left.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
11. Hey, go. Take right open. 11, again. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
44. Ready. Whoa! Hey! Scat. Out!
From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the second half? Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Back to throw. Lawrence. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. 1st and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Go ahead.
On the handoff, this is Achane. Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17.
All right.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's into the end zone. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Keelan Robinson to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I won't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
This pass is caught by Thomas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Etienne. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. 1st catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Foye Oluokun with the play. 2nd and 7.
He's right, no.
They'll stay on the ground with Etienne. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run taking it up past the 30-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Stinger. 20 TX.
In motion comes Beckham. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. He will find Thomas to the 20. And he will go all the way. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are on top. It's now 10-7. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Tyreek now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Go ahead. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Number 2.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
Watch it, Oscar.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. A shotgun snap for Tua. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And that's going nowhere fast. Disastrous play, a big loss.
Hey, I'm gun.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will take over here just past the 30.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now, on 2nd and long. Here's Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Smith. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10.
All right, fellas, listen up.
34-yard line.
Now it's H.A. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one.
27-yard line.
Turbo one high.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, 21 TX. 20 TX.
Throwing is Tua. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
Another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
Tua. Checking it down. This one is caught.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now 2nd and 4.
Turbo one high.
Now Tua. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here is first and goal.
Hey, turbo 2. Turbo 2. Turbo 2. Ready.
Here's Achane. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. Here now, second down.
21G.
And goal.
21G. All right. Ready.
Here's 2. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. For the lead, here is third and goal. Hill brought in motion. They'll run with Achane. And he can only salvage a couple there. Down to the 3. And now it's fourth and goal. Now there's the timeout, signaled with 2 seconds left to go. The field goal unit likely to come on, try to send this one to OT. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
Now here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Safe. Go ahead. Corner, long.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's taken in left side by Smith.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Turbo 3, kick.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
They're right here. Out.
Now a give to Achane, heading right. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. It is 3rd and 10.
Hey. Go ahead. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This one to win it in overtime. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So a win here for the Dolphins. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.